Let me take you a little bit away from that. Government funding of football in Nigeria. People have said, is it not time for government to hands off football because Nigerian football can fund itself?
First and foremost, I think that people speak on sponsorship level. They say no, they don't need a government to sponsor and anyone can fund itself. Those are mirage of lies and ignorance. Even government does not give one couple. There's what they call government leverage. For you to use the Nigerian Football Federation, that word Nigeria, for you to use the Nigerian Premier League, why don't you put your name Premier League or Senegal Premier League? If you put your Senegal Premier League, if you go to one of these sponsors, nobody will answer you. If you put your Senegal Football Federation, nobody will answer you. Even you that in China today, you leave China and go and seek sponsorship elsewhere, nobody's going to answer you. The leverage you have, which I call corporate leverage, is the word government and the word channels. So I don't know what to talk about. Nigeria is not mature enough to say we don't need government funding. Government funding should remain for another 50 years. Anybody that says government should not interfere, I challenge the person to a chat. There's no sense. Some of them that say we have ruled for 50 years, we have been in this one for 70 years, the government should have been the only government sponsorship. Ask the world, what do they mean by corporate leverage of government? Nobody's going to answer you. Those people who were saying yesterday that they were going to make billions of the league board. Now they're no longer there. Let them go and say the sponsorship, one dollar they will not get. So what I'm going to say is that government leverage, it means understanding between you and the ministry. It means understanding between you and other people as well. You to administer the population of Nigeria is the most easier thing. You must not be confrontational. When you want position, people who are lobbying to become president of NFA today, they go to the minister behind me and you. People who are lobbying to the president of the Govt today, they go to the House of Assembly behind me and you. But tomorrow, if anything happens, they'll say minister is interfering, they'll say government is interfering. Whose government? It's me and you. So if you say corporate sponsorship, you can get your own, we are not mature enough. Even the so-called sponsors that sponsor sports in Nigeria, they are for the factor, do they believe in them? No. None of them has the approving power. You still get to be corporate, just like Govt. Nobody can come and get an approval from Govt without approving of it. It doesn't do with the element of when you go and miss your boss and say you need 50 billion naira to put into any NFA, and behind you are asking for 10%. You are asking for 2%. You are not using what you're supposed to do to do APCD. If government gives money to you, why do you ask government? Why are they asking you?
Okay.
If I was the minister, I would step out of that. I'm no longer supposed to go. I will develop. When you are passing because of Nigeria, I will say what to answer your name. If you want to answer the word Nigeria, you're not saying the ministry is interfering. If you want to answer the word Nigerian Premier League, don't say the NFA is interfering. But they all have the ladder of controlling power and oversight function over each other.
All right, Ambassador Amun, let me take you back again. Let me take you back to Alhaji Aminu Megere. Some have perceived him as the most successful FA chairman in history. So how come that others are asking him to leave?
First and foremost, Baba Aminu Megere, ignorantly, he stands as the most successful president of the Nigerian Federation that we've ever had. I know the history. Aminu Megere's tenure is the most successful. And if anybody is coming to enter his shoes, you have to be very wary because you might fail. The expectation is so high. Again, when this issue started, I asked some people, I won't make their name. I say they should be wary of what they want to do, because if you say you have a status, that you say is your own status, and so long as FIFA say, okay, this status is approved, you must not go contrary of the content and the value of that. You must get it known to the letter. I think they should be very wary. I don't want to mention them. And I said that a forum call, even if you want to attend a meeting in person, the president of the federation, as allowed by the federal member of the Congress, will transmit the letter to the federation secretariat, not to an hotel. Not an hotel. That is to represent me in this meeting for a reason A, B, C, D. If the forum is that of the secretary, it's not a forum. Let's come to the issue again. I say time without number. Megeri is somebody I know very, very well. It's my boy. It's somebody that the government can tell us, look, they no longer want your position, please step down. He will go. But again, the issue is that we don't have a tenor. The tenor will expire. You cannot tell me that the ministry should just stand still and watch it. Things go wrong or right. And you cannot tell me that the only way to remove Megeri is for people inside the show remove me. I know what is happening. 8 years ago, I was a victim of the same problem. You remember? I was a victim of it. Those who betrayed me, saying or other, who knelt down before me to become president, betrayed me. I'm not angry about it. I have a right to go. But this issue of Abiku, as you ever call it, will never stop in Nigerian football except when it is placed right.
Okay. I'm catching your position there.
It's not successful. Go and vote him out in the election. That's what we are saying.
Okay. All right. Let us still move on because we know your position is clear on that.
How again? If somebody has stolen government money, if in Nigeria see it, they still make vote to say they want to contest. How can government invest their money into your hands when you are in court? Some are even in court. You are in court. They stole the evidence wicked, but they are in court. That thing is not very far. The so-called electoral committee claims to buy from when matter is in court. I don't know which kind of country we belong to. Are they more better than me and you? Are they more valuable than me and you? Are they more achievable than me and you?
Ambassador Fanny, we're talking about the board. We're talking about the board here, not actually the. I think we're looking at the board. The performance. Hello, Ambassador. Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. I said we are looking at the board now. I mean, like we said, if the board has performed, perceived to have been the best, why do they want to sack? Why don't you have them to? Why don't you want them to continue? If something is good.
Perform as a board. There's a panel. Depending on when at the period, then you go and compare. If you win good, if you don't win good. In Nigerian sector, they might play it to the end. And at the end of it, you will come back at the top. So the main thing is let everybody go to the Congress, contest. If you win, you win. If you lose, then you shake out for that.
All right. Let me bring you back. Stephen Keshi, the coach of the national team. When we are hearing that for him, he's asking for an improved contract for him to continue as the coach of the Super Eagles. His performance of the team at the World Cup, and then in the last contract, do you think he deserves a new contract, an improved contract in that regard?
Well, first and foremost, he had a contract that expired in the course of the World Cup. And if he is so wishy and he said he wants to vote for the position there, and the only eligible is good. That is his own business, and the people who are in charge, they decide. Well, the course of the World Cup itself, I still say we can't stand. Nigeria are free countries. They achieve what they achieved by the Nigerian, Brazil, and 3 other countries. They achieved what they achieved with wrong methods. They achieved what they achieved with wrong methods. The best team in the course of the World Cup in Brazil, the best African teams remain Algeria, and the 5 best teams, according to me, my own technical assessment, Algeria is the 5th best team in the world. Forget about the result of the outcome. So like I said, in the case of Turkey, if they so willing to approve of it, that's still my business. If it deserves it, those who are in charge to decide the fate of Nigeria.
Okay, you just done your assessment, but you didn't answer the question. Do you think he deserves a new contract?
I'm not in charge. You want me to be confidential? I'm not in charge. If I was in charge, if you ask me, I'll give you a response. I'm not in charge. Those who are in charge to decide. They knew him yesterday. They knew him today, and they still know the future of him. It's me. Want me to decide or determine. It's not me.
All right.
In charge.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Be brief about it. this same issue we are experienced about 8 years ago. You remember during the Galadima tenure, you were the Secretary General then of the FA, and then you went to FIFA. How was the issues resolved? And do you think we can also use the same template to get past this particular logjam that we are presently in?
Okay, let me take you at home. For me, the best chairman we ever had, with high level of conduct of decency, Alhaji Ibrahim Galadima. But the most successful NFL chairman we ever had, remains Aminu Megeri. However, the issue with FIFA will still ask everybody to go and buy funds and go, the criteria of who becomes qualified lies on the confidence reposed on the electoral committee. And at the end of it, they go to the floor of the House and decide. When the decide means eligible Congress that form a quorum, the chairman are replaced by the status. So like I said, I knew what I was going to say that the one that they said come back and go to the Congress. But I think having to have an election on that day of the is too close. So for me, I think what it Megeri should do now is to raise that same issues before the board, avoid this selfish, and tell them, look, they should adjourn the election to a certain period, maybe within 90 days. They should not be in a hurry. Or if they're in a hurry, the same mistake will be made. If you say the same mistake will not be made, all the time you should remember me again. If the authority comes on the land, the executive committee will come Megeri, say Megeri should go. And when committee will come Megeri, say the election should go, elected Congress. People are saying no, Megeri should come back. For me, the terrain is not too clear to have an election. So it could be a request by Megeri to the board, so then let us pursue the election maybe for 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. We should not be in a hurry. If we are in a hurry to have this election, we should be in a hurry in a hurry to go out. So that's my opinion. If you ask for it, if you do it, but good luck to them.
Okay.
I foresee that that's what we have.
Ambassador Fanny Amun, thank you very much for being with us.
Yes.
Okay. That has been the former Secretary General of the Nigerian Football Association, Ambassador Fanny Amun, throwing his own light on what we are presently going in the football house. The Aminu Megeri, the chairman of the NFA, was impeached by his board when he came back from the World Cup. The FIFA has said he should be reinstated. In fact, actually, before he was impeached, it was a court that sacked the board, and then the board came back for a sole administrator. Then he was impeached, and then I went to FIFA, and it has been this a topsy-turvy thing going back and forth. But we hope that, yes, today is 17th, and the board is supposed to have only 19 days from now. They're supposed to be the elective congress of the Nigerian Football Association to elect new officers. That's on the 26th of August. But we don't know if that will hold. Fanny is saying they should postpone for 90 days and then ask for that, give them the power to do so that they can put the house in order. The Megeri board was accused of hoarding forms. And the same thing now, when the next people entered the interim team, they were also accused of hoarding forms. I don't know why somebody cannot buy form if you want to contest, whether you are on the Megeri side or at the other side. That which is wrong is supposed to be wrong.